Well, who is it?
Me, Frisco.
I'm glad you're here.
Did something happen?
No, the jewels are fine.
Did you get much sleep last night?
No, not much.
Yeah, I can tell.
I just kept thinking about all the stuff that's in that closet.
I know. If it helps, I didn't get much sleep either, okay?
Yeah, well, I just keep thinking that someone's following us or that someone saw us.
Nobody saw us. If they saw us, they'd already be after the jewels.
Sneaking into Donnelly's penthouse and stealing the jewels is one thing. But what do we do now? What about the jewels? What are we going to do about Sean? Frisco.
Just one thing at a time, okay?
We can't just leave the jewels here.
I know that. I've been up all night thinking about what we should do.
What if Sean suspects us?
He'd suspect somebody in his gang before us.
What gang?
You don't think he got the treasure out of Mexico by himself, do you?
Oh, no, I didn't think about that.
No, it's too much for one man. He definitely had help to get it out of the crypt and then to move it to Port Charles.
Crypt?
What?
That's when he went back to get the treasures, when I told him we were going to Mexico, and I told him about the double crypt system.
He lied to you.
About everything. The minute I found out about one lie, I figured out 12 other lies. And he said he couldn't go with me because he had some kind of business trip.
Instead, he goes to Mexico.
Shall I go on?
No, it's not going to make you feel any better.
Damn it, Frisco, do you realize he was behind those guys that tried to kidnap us, too?
Yeah. He'd have to be. That way it left him enough time to get the treasure out of the crypt. Hey, I know this is hard for you to accept, but the quicker you do it, the faster we move on.
I just can't believe that he would be so greedy and so cold. Maybe it's just because I feel like a stupid fool because I fell for all of his lines.
Oh, come on, Felicia. He made a fool out of everybody, Donnelly. Everybody always looks up to big old Sean, right? Mr. Brave, True Blue. Well, there you have it.
He's behind everything. You know what that means.
It means he's partly responsible for Tony getting shot.
This is too much for us, Frisco. We really should talk to Robert.
What, are you crazy? I mean, weren't you there? Didn't you see what happened? He's covering for Donnelly.
I know, but Robert is our friend.
No, he's Donnelly's best friend. They are WSB. It's a club. Do you know what that means? They have priorities, each other. They stick together.
Yes, but what if we told Robert what we did about Sean?
He'd cover it right up. That's what he'd do.
Well, you don't know about that.
Well, I don't want to take the chance and find out the hard way. Look, do me a favor and just assume the worst for now, okay?
Okay, I guess.
You just have to think like I think. You have to think about how Slater tried to kill Tony at the hospital, that's all.
I'll never forget that day.
No man. No man will ever get a shot at my brother like that again.
Hi.
Oh, thanks for coming.
Sir? Yeah, you said it was about the James Ingram telethon.
Yeah, there's a problem. Ginny backed out.
What for?
Well, you know that she quit the other day. I mean, you must have heard that. I mean, she has her own reasons, but she's not coming in to do the appeal like we thought she would.
Oh, come on, that's too bad. Her support would have really gotten this telethon going.
Hey, wait a minute. Why don't we talk to her? Would that help?
Would you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know the people running the telethon would really appreciate it.
Well, I've got time. Is she home?
Should be.
Yeah, I'm sure she'll do it, man. I don't think she'd back out on a worthy cause like this.
No, that's not like Ginny, you know. I mean, must be a misunderstanding or something.
Yeah.
Well, you're the owner of the station. Why don't you talk to her?
Oh, no, you know Ginny, you know. Any pressure from higher-ups, forget it. No, you two talk to her. Just don't mention that I sent you.
We'll make it very casual.
Good.
Don't worry about it.
Thanks a lot.
Sure.
I haven't got much time. I just wanted to see if you're okay.
Yeah, I feel worse than before.
About Donnelly?
Mm-hmm. The more I think about it, about him making a fool of me. Frisco, remember when we went to his hacienda in Mexico?
Felicia.
No, please, I just gotta get it off my chest. At the hacienda, when we struck out finding the treasure the first time, and Sean gave me this whole spiel about taking a picture of my ring so they could put it in some kind of journal. Do you remember that?
Now that you mention it.
Mention it. I could scream. They didn't want the picture for a journal. They wanted us to make a copy of it.
That's how we got into the second crypt.
Mm-hmm. One betrayal led to another one.
That guy is ingenious.
because of me, Frisco.
What do you mean?
It was all my doing. I made it easy for him because I got so close to him. I was almost like a puppet on a string.
They're all puppets on a string. That's the way Donnelly works it. Think about the professor. There's one. How about Morgan? That's another one.
Not to mention Slater.
Oh, yeah, good old Slater. Let's not forget that. You know how long this has been going on? How long Donnelly's been lying right in our face?
And that's all I can do is keep from going over to his office and giving him one.
Our day will come, and soon.
I wish it would hurry up because it makes me very nervous to have that stuff upstairs.
Well, I don't like it either. What?
We've got to tell someone so that they can help us.
I can't trust anybody in Port Charles.
What about Bert Ramsey?
That's Scorpio's right-hand man. No way.
So who then?
Nobody in Port Charles, that's for sure.
What if some kind of law enforcement outside the city?
Well, that may be an idea for later, but we need more evidence first.
What's not part of the treasure?
Yeah, but there's no proof that Donnelly took it.
Yeah, but we found it in his apartment.
But the police are not going to know that. Hell, they may think that we stole it. Now, we have to find enough evidence to nail all of them. Anna Devane, Robert Scorpio, and Sean Donnelly.
This isn't going to be easy for the two of us just to do this.
You want out?
No. I'm going to get Sean Donnelly if it's the last thing I do.
Okay. I got to get the jets.
Wait a minute.
What?
I'll meet you at my office at the hospital. That way we can discuss what to do with the stuff upstairs.
Look, we got to find a place to hide it, a new place, today. Because while it's upstairs, it keeps you in danger.
Do you really think that someone will go after it?
The way things are going, I don't put anything past anybody. I'll see you.